11,001, 11,002, 11,003, 11,004, 11,005, 11,006, 11,007, 11,008, 11,009, 11,010, 11,011, 11,012, 11,013, 11,014, 11,015, 11,016, 11,017, 11,018, 11,019, 11,020, 11,021, 11,022, 11,023, 11,024, 11,025, 11,026, 11,027, 11,028, 11,029, 11,030, 11,031, 11,032, 11,033, 11,034, 11,035, 11,036, 11,037, 11,038, 11,039, 11,040, 11,041, 11,042, 11,043, 11,044, 11,045, 11,046, 11,047, 11,048, 11,049, 11,050, 11,051, 11,052, 11,053, 11,054, 11,055, 11,056, 11,057, 11,058, 11,059, 11,060, 11,061, 11,062, 11,063, 11,064, 11,065, 11,066, 11,067, 11,068, 11,069, 11,070, 11,071, 11,072, 11,073, 11,074, 11,075, 11,076, 11,077, 11,078, 11,079, 11,080, 11,081, 11,082, 11,083, 11,084, 11,085, 11,086, 11,087, 11,088, 11,089, 11,090, 11,091, 11,092, 11,093, 11,094, 11,095, 11,096, 11,097, 11,098, 11,099, 11,100, 11,101, 11,102, 11,103, 11,104, 11,105, 11,106, 11,107, 11,108, 11,109, 11,110, 11,111, 11,112, 11,113, 11,114, 11,115, 11,116, 11,117, 11,118, 11,119, 11,120, 11,121, 11,122, 11,123, 11,124, 11,125, 11,126, 11,127, 11,128, 11,129, 11,130, 11,131, 11,132, 11,133, 11,134, 11,135, 11,136, 11,137, 11,138, 11,139, 11,140, 11,141, 11,142, 11,143, 11,144, 11,145, 11,146, 11,147, 11,148, 11,149, 11,150, 11,151, 11,152, 11,153, 11,154, 11,155, 11,156, 11,157, 11,158, 11,159, 11,160, 11,161, 11,162, 11,163, 11,164, 11,165, 11,166, 11,167, 11,168, 11,169, 11,170, 11,171, 11,172, 11,173, 11,174, 11,175, 11,176, 11,177, 11,178, 11,179, 11,180, 11,181, 11,182, 11,183, 11,184, 11,185, 11,186. 11,187, 11,188, 11,189, 11,190, 11,191, 11,192, 11,193, 11,194, 11,195, 11,196, 11,197, 11,198, 11,199, 11,200. 11,201, 11,202, 11,203, 11,204, 11,205, 11,206, 11,207, 11,208, 11,209, 11,210, 11,211, 11,212, 11,213, 11,214, 11,215, 11,216, 11,217, 11,218, 11,219, 11,220, 11,221, 11,222, 11,223, 11,224, 11,225, 11,226, 11,227, 11,228, 11,229, 11,230, 11,231, 11,232, 11,233, 11,234, 11,235, 11,236, 11,237, 11,238, 11,239, 11,240, 11,241, 11,242, 11,243, 11,244, 11,245, 11,246, 11,247, 11,248, 11,249, 11,250, 11,251, 11,252, 11,253, 11,254, 11,255, 11,256, 11,257, 11,258, 11,259, 11,260, 11,261, 11,262, 11,263, 11,264, 11,265, 11,266, 11,267, 11,268, 11,269, 11,270, 11,271, 11,272, 11,273, 11,274, 11,275, 11,276, 11,277, 11,278, 11,279, 11,280, 11,281, 11,282, 11,283, 11,284, 11,285, 11,286, 11,287, 11,288, 11,289, 11,290, 11,291, 11,292, 11,293, 11,294, 11,295, 11,296, 11,297, 11,298, 11,299, 11,300, 11,301, 11,302, 11,303, 11,304, 11,305, 11,306, 11,307, 11,308, 11,309, 11,310, 11,311, 11,312, 11,313, 11,314, 11,315, 11,316, 11,317, 11,318, 11,319, 11,320, 11,321, 11,322, 11,323, 11,324, 11,325, 11,326, 11,327, 11,328, 11,329, 11,330, 11,331, 11,332, 11,333, 11,334, 11,335, 11,336, 11,337, 11,338, 11,339, 11,340, 11,341, 11,342, 11,343, 11,344, 11,345, 11,346, 11,347, 11,348, 11,349, 11,350, 11,351, 11,352, 11,353, 11,354, 11,355, 11,356, 11,357, 11,358, 11,359, 11,360, 11,361, 11,362, 11,363, 11,364, 11,365, 11,366, 11,367, 11,368, 11,369, 11,370, 11,371, 11,372, 11,373, 11,374, 11,375, 11,376, 11,377, 11,378, 11,379, 11,380, 11,381, 11,382, 11,383, 11,384, 11,385, 11,386, 11,387, 11,388, 11,389, 11,390, 11,391, 11,392, 11,393, 11,394, 11,395, 11,396, 11,397, 11,398, 11,399, 11,400, 11,401, 11,402, 11,403, 11,404, 11,405, 11,406, 11,407, 11,408, 11,409, 11,410, 11,411, 11,412, 11,413, 11,414, 11,415, 11,416, 11,417, 11,418, 11,419, 11,420, 11,421, 11,422, 11,423, 11,424, 11,425, 11,426, 11,427, 11,428, 11,429, 11,430, 11,431, 11,432, 11,433, 11,434, 11,435, 11,436, 11,437, 11,438, 11,439, 11,440, 11,441, 11,442, 11,443, 11,444, 11,445, 11,446, 11,447, 11,448, 11,449, 11,450, 11,451, 11,452, 11,453, 11,454, 11,455, 11,456, 11,457, 11,458, 11,459, 11,460, 11,461, 11,462, 11,463, 11,464, 11,465, 11,466, 11,467, 11,468, 11,469, 11,470, 11,471, 11,472, 11,473, 11,474, 11,475, 11,476, 11,477, 11,478, 11,479, 11,480, 11,481, 11,482, 11,483, 11,484, 11,485, 11,486, 11,487, 11,488, 11,489, 11,490, 11,491, 11,492, 11,493, 11,494, 11,495, 11,496, 11,497, 11,498, 11,499, 11,500.